After being away from training for a while, I've decided to not jump straight back into weightlifting like I have before.
In the past, every time I tried to pick up where I left off, I ended up frustrated, either getting hurt or feeling like I was chasing numbers that no longer reflected where I was physically. This time, I'm starting from the ground up with a simpler, smarter approach: body weight training. It feels more natural, more sustainable, and honestly, it makes sense to rebuild my strength using movements that align with my current fitness levels.
My initial goal is to master the basics again. No weights, just me against gravity.
I'm aiming to hit 50 consecutive push ups, 60 sit ups, 10 pull ups, 10 chin ups, and hold a solid 2-minute plank. These aren't just arbitrary numbers, they represent functional strength, endurance, and control over my own body.
Once I can do that, I'll start layering in weightlifting gradually.
Mainly as an accessory to the body weight work. The foundation will still be body weight, but I'll use weights to target specific muscle groups and add extra volume when recovery allows. My weekly routine is intentionally simple: 2 cardio sessions and 1 dedicated body weight training day. It's not about volume right now, it's about consistency and progression. I'm also paying closer attention to my recovery and nutrition, eating whole, clean foods with enough protein, and making sure I get quality sleep. These things are just as important as the workouts themselves. I know it's a slower path, but for me, it's a smarter one. This time around, I'm not chasing quick results. I'm building something sustainable. So, is this a dumb idea? I'm not saying this is something everyone should do, but if you're new to training or coming back from being away from training for an extended period of time, it's something to consider.
Bodyweight training offers unique advantages that can make it more effective form of fat loss and long-term fitness, especially as you age.
One of the key benefits is that bodyweight exercises naturally reward fat loss. As you become leaner, your relative strength improves, making movements like push ups, pull ups, and dips easier. This creates a positive feedback loop. Progress becomes more noticeable as your body becomes more efficient at performing these exercises.
In contrast, weightlifting often becomes harder to maintain during fat loss.
Since external loads remain constant while your body weight drops, lifts like squats or bench presses may feel heavier relative to your size, potentially leading to decreased strength and performance. This can create a psychological roadblock where individuals struggle to balance cutting fat and building muscle, sometimes getting stuck in a cycle without meaningful progress in either direction. Bodyweight training is also typically lower risk, especially for older individuals or those without perfect form. There's less mechanical stress on the joints and a reduced chance of catastrophic injury compared to heavy lifting. Plus, bodyweight movements often allow for a more natural range of movement and encourage better control. Another important distinction is how bodyweight training allows for more authentic muscular failure. When doing exercises like pull ups or push ups, you often fail purely because your strength gives out. In contrast, many weightlifting movements are limited by lactic acid buildup, not true muscular failure. For example, a pull up forces you to recruit maximum strength until you can't perform another rep. Whereas on a lat pull down machine, you might stop due to burning fatigue before actually hitting failure. So, bodyweight training not only encourages fat loss and sustained progress, but it also supports safer training deeper mind-muscle connection and more honest strength development.
What's up, guys? It's Dave from Train Like Mike, and this is the return of 12 weeks of Mincer.
Return of 12 weeks of Mincer.
These are some ideas for videos that I want to do during these 12 weeks, not necessarily in this order. Can you get in shape with just body weight training? Now, obviously, I don't think you can get to bodybuilding levels. You cannot get to Mike Mincer levels with just push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, but you can get in shape. You can build muscle with just body weight, of course. It's weight, you're lifting weight. You can do different levels of progressive overload with your body weight, with pull-ups, extra reps, going slower, working on static holds, working on the negative. You can do that with body weight exercises. Because if you can do a lot of weight on the bar, but you can't do 50 push-ups, then there might be an imbalance in your training. And like Cole, my other guy that I follow, Cole Robinson from the Snake Diet, if you haven't checked his channel out, do it. It's very entertaining. A lot more entertaining than me. He's yelling and talking all kinds of stuff that is funny and entertaining, but he's also got a good message about fitness and weight loss. His channel is more geared towards weight loss, but he does have some great information and guidance on training. But like Cole says, body weight training promotes weight loss. Why? Because as you lose weight, you're gonna get better at those exercises. Where with weight training, if you just jump into that and maybe you wanna lose a little bit of weight training doesn't promote weight loss. Why? Because as you lose weight, you're going to get worse at your lifts, right? You're gonna lose a little bit of strength because weight moves weight. So I don't want to jump into that real quick. I want to lose I've gained about at least 10 pounds. It goes right here. I got a good old spare tire. I'm over 40 now, so it's going to be a little bit different for me. And if you're under 40, if you're 20 or 30, look, I wish I knew this information when I was in my 20s and 30s, right? Because I've wasted a lot of time. I want to get in shape with bodyweight training first. I want to be good at push-ups, pull-ups, chin-ups, sit-ups, right? I want to be able to, go on a good run. And then when I have those things put in place, it's then the time to get back under the bar. So let's get into it. Another reason I'm bringing back 12 weeks of Mincer is because roughly 12 weeks from now, I will be going on vacation. That's right, a beach poolside vacation. And you know what that means? The shirt will be coming off. That's rough, okay? It's something to give me some sort of motivation, something to look forward to. Am I going to be stepping on a stage in the near future? No. And are you? If you're watching this video, you're not going to step on a bodybuilding stage. That's not your future, okay? Trust me, it's not. But are you going to walk down a beach one day? Are you going to sit by the pool one day? Yeah, most likely. That sounds more realistic. And I know you shouldn't care what other people think of you, but I care. I'd rather people, whenever I walk by, just not even give me a second glance, like just a normal human being just walk by, no big deal. Instead of going like, oh, his body looks weird. He's just shaped all kinds of weird. He should have probably kept his shirt on. I don't want those thoughts. And I know people aren't thinking that. Maybe they are. But I don't want to think that they're thinking that, right? Doesn't matter. It's something for me to shoot for, have a goal in mind. I'm going on vacation, a beach vacation. I want to be somewhat fit for that vacation. So 12 weeks. 12 weeks from now, you know what? I'm going to be transparent. 12 weeks from now, if I'm still a fat ass, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you, right? Now, can I redo my body in 12 weeks? No, I'm not too far off from where I was before. I got about like 10 pounds to lose and then start getting back into weightlifting. So I can get somewhat. I'm not going to be a bodybuilder, but I can get in shape. 12 weeks? Hell yeah, you can get in shape in 12 weeks. So, well, can you get in shape in 12 weeks? I guess we're going to see. Look into the future. Can you get in shape in 12 weeks? I don't know. Future me, what do you have to say? Thanks.